The Museum of the Moving Image. This is in Astoria, Queens, in the old Kaufman Studio Historical Building. The museum's mission is to advance the understanding, enjoyment, and appreciation of the art, history, technique, and technology of film, television, and digital media. The museum fulfills its mission in person and online through temporary and permanent exhibits, from film screenings to live conversation with artists, filmmakers, scholars, media educations, and more. The museum occupies one of the 13 buildings that comprise the former Astoria Studio Complex, now known as Kaufman Studios. Originally built by the famous Lasky, known as Paramount after 1927, as their East Coast production facility in 1920. The studio was the site of hundreds of silent and early sound era film productions. In 1942, the U.S. Army took over the studio to produce training films for World War II soldiers, and they renamed it the Signal Corps Photographic Center. Following the Army's departure in 1970, the site fell into disrepair. Through the efforts of the Consortium of New York City and the federal government, union officials, and other industry professionals, the Astoria Motion Picture and Television Center Foundation was established in 1977 to restore the Astoria Studio Complex to productive use. In 1978, the foundation successfully returned the studio to feature film production and obtained the site to be on the National Registry of Historical Places. In 1980, real estate developer George Kaufman was selected to operate the studio facilities. Shortly after, Rochelle Sullivan was appointed executive director of the foundation. Under her leadership, the foundation's board of directors committed to create a museum of film and television at the complex. In 1982, the city of New York set aside one of the original studio buildings for the proposed museum. And in 1985, the foundation was reincorporated as the American Museum of the Moving Image, now the Museum of Moving Images. Since its opening in 1988, the Museum of the Moving Image has been recognized as a major international reputable institution and the only museum in the United States dedicated to exploring the art, history, and technology of the moving image. On February 27, 2008, the museum shut its doors to begin construction, a renovation that will cost $67 million. On January 15, 2011, the transformed museum opened its doors again to the public. The museum is now able to present more screenings and a wider range of programming in its new 267-seat theater and the 68-seat screening room. The core exhibition behind the screen has received a complete technical overhaul. A major new gallery has been created for changing exhibits, and new spaces have been added for the presentation of video art. They also added a comfortable outdoor space to relax during your visit and enjoy a unique view of the museum's rear facade. In the warm weather months, it serves as a venue for screenings, live events, exhibits, art installations, and more. So guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit of the history of this place and you enjoy the video I took for you there today. This is only one floor of the museum because unfortunately the second floor was closed because the AC didn't work. And let me tell you, even though the AC worked on this floor, it was really, really hot in here, guys. But I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.